Hey there, Eric here from Music Gear Network, hoping this video finds you well. Over the past month, I've had the opportunity to chat with several Stowaway guitar owners from around the world, several of them who have now become friends. In filming today's video, I thought, you've heard my reviews, thoughts, and impressions on the guitar again and again. Why not showcase other Stowaway owners from around the world and get their input as well? Well, stick around because we've got some great commentary from some special guests coming right up. Just before we hear from some happy Stowaway owners, I'm going to take about 30 seconds of your time and show you what this baby can do, and then we'll turn it over to them.
My name is Jared Frost, and I've been playing the Stewart travel guitar. I've been playing for about 20 years, and I absolutely love this guitar. It's fantastic. The first time I played it, I met Jim at Guitar Center, just one of the local ones around here, and the one that he brought with him was the one that I actually bought, which is this one. And I mean, I loved it. I thought it sounded great. It played great. He showed me how it worked, took it apart, everything. And it is, you know, for the weight is like perfect. It's not too light. It's not too heavy. It's balanced very well. And I thought it was great. I thought it was an absolutely brilliant idea. And I fell in love with it right away. You can probably put in a lineup the amount of travel guitars that are out there, and there's dozens of them. This one is completely different. This one, the quality is unmatchable. Everything it's made out of, the bridge, the pickups, the wood, the neck, everything, it plays and feels like a real full-size guitar. I mean, it's not a toy, you know, it's a guitar. But it's extremely versatile in the things that it can do, and the combinations of options that are offered to you as far as making it your own, the pickups or whatever, it's unmatchable. It's a fantastic instrument, and that's exactly what it is. I recommend this because look at this. It's headless. The style of it is fantastic, and you can't beat it. The best part about it is you can take it apart with just the turn of some screws. Just like that. Done. I've got the, a lot of people don't have this, but you know, in the neck, if I have a DiMarzio, what is it, the Super Distortion or whatever, I mean, I'm a metal guy and I love playing lead, and when you need that, it's there. You know, I didn't want some single coil in there. And mine also has the humbucker for the bridge. So it sounds killer in any kind of situation. That's my favorite thing about it, is that it's not just, you know, play it on an amp this big or whatever. You can play it anywhere and it's gonna sound killer.
Hey, I'm Dale Hurt, musician in Nashville, arranger. Do a lot of session work, television and film pre-records, artist tours, and an awful lot of Broadway theatrical work. Just got this Stewart guitar. Amazingly, this guitar fits into the smallest case you could imagine, just about the size of a briefcase, because the neck detaches here, slides into this handy slot, and you put it in something the size of a briefcase. It goes onto an airplane, and I fly constantly in my work. I fly 150 days a year, and this is a lifesaver. Another thing that's great about this guitar is on the musical theater pit work, where you have to change instruments within a bar or two, 8 beats or something like that. You have to reach over and grab an instrument quickly. This is very, very light, as opposed to a Les Paul or some of my Fender guitars that are very, very heavy. You can just grab this like this and it doesn't kill your shoulder. It's basically wired like a Strat with a humbucking pickup here if you really need to crunch it out. It's real punchy guitar, real high end if you need it. The way it tunes up is it tunes from these machines right here, runs through the guitar and attaches everything up here and locks it down with a hex wrench. So that when you go to change strings, you detune the guitar, unhook it here, run through the back, up through the bridge, lock it down, and each string locks individually. You don't have to do them all at once. Lock it down, cut it, boom, done. I used this guitar extensively recently on a Broadway production, touring Broadway production of the musical Hair, which, by the way, it's in its 50th anniversary tour. Just did that. Very, very handy guitar to have for traveling.
Well, my name's Tim Hums. I go by TJ. This idea of the full-size collapsible guitar, it's amazing. I was a bass player most of my life for close to 41 years now, and started picking up the guitar about 5 or 6 years ago out of necessity, and it's been a really good fit. I'm a business professional by Monday through Friday. Well, now I can take my guitar with me anywhere I go and practice. The build quality of this guitar is amazing. I received it, I got it out of the package. I looked at it, the frets on this and the fingerboard. It's professional quality, so smooth. This thing cuts like butter. Everything is just so smooth, plays very well. The action is amazing on it. As far as tonal characteristics of this guitar, it's got a wide variety of ranges. I'll put it up against anything out there. I've played this live on stage with my band on the weekends. I've gotten a lot of compliments on the sound of it. And then when I go to put it away and take it apart, everybody's just absolutely amazed that something like that could have a monster sound on it. I can get anything I want. I tend to play like slightly dirty, mostly clean, with just a little bit of delay on it, and it does what I ask it to do every time. As far as the durability of this guitar, it's pretty amazing. I can take this apart and put it together in just a few seconds. Can do this repeatedly. I've done it a few times just to demonstrate to people how well and how compact and how easy it is. I had it in some pretty extreme conditions already. I've taken it to New York City in July, 101 degrees. I was just up in Massachusetts a few weeks ago where it was only 20 degrees. The thing is just amazing what I get out of it and the consistency of it. Just a little tweak of the tuning when you put it together and you're ready to go. I would recommend this guitar to any guitarist out there, anybody who plays an instrument with strings. Me, myself, being a bass player, I can take it and practice my bass lines. I can practice guitar. The main point of this guitar is you're not compromising any quality of a regular guitar. You get this out, and this is a good stage quality guitar in my opinion. As I mentioned before, got a lot of compliments, and for a beginner guitar player like me to get compliments, pretty amazing. I love it, and I would recommend it to anyone. I ordered the electric blue with the pearloid pickguard. Very beautiful guitar aesthetically. This goes with me to just about every gig now.
That's amazing. I've tried several travel guitars and never had much luck with them. This is way cool. You're gonna do a bass someday, I hope.
That's right, we will.
But in the meantime, look at this. It just goes in your backpack, goes on a plane. It's a real guitar.
That's right.
It's not a toy.
That's right. That's exactly.
You can actually use it on stage, and it's the only guitar you need. It's really fantastic, and it's a quality instrument too. It's not just, like I say, it's not a toy.
That's right.
Cool. I love it.
Hi, I'm Daryl Qualls. I've been playing guitar since 1994. Session player, pro touring player. You can catch me on tour right now with Frank Fletcher, previously with Scott Haggard, Steel River Band, Kristen McCallum. I first discovered the Stowaway while I was out with Scott Haggard, I don't know, probably 2 years, three months ago or something like that. And me and Jim Reed started talking back and forth. A mutual friend actually turned me on to him. Just developed a relationship with Jim and with playing the guitar, and there you have it. The tuning stability of the guitar is great. Last year I was up north and we stayed in sub-zero temperatures for 2 to 3 weeks. I had my Stewart out with me, a USA Strat, and a couple other USA built guitars. The Stewart was the only one that I didn't have to reset up right after that run. As far as the performance goes, I put it right on par with my other Strat style guitars. It's a great guitar. Usually when folks see it, they want to know about it. They want to check it out. Where'd the headstock go? And to be frank about it, people look at the guitar and it gives me a little bit of extra exposure having something a little different than everybody else as well. Yes, this guitar is for way more than just travel. I literally take this guitar everywhere I go. If I'm at home, I'll put it in the truck. If I go to a show to see somebody else play, I have it in the vehicle. A lot of the times, when you go to another person's show, if you've got a buddy on stage or whatnot, like, hey man, you want to jam? So I got my guitar with me. It's great for a teacher to bring into a classroom. You got it on your back. I can put my laptop in there. It's really good for artists that like to do a lot of demo work, because no telling where you're going to be at when the inspiration hits. You got your computer in there, your interface in the backpack. It's in the back of the truck. You can literally stop beside the road and do your demo. As a matter of fact, I've done it.
As you've just heard, these excited Stowaway owners share many of the same feelings towards the guitar, and the proof is written all over their faces. Whether you are a guitarist looking for the world's best travel guitar, or a music retailer looking to carry the world's best travel guitar, you need to reach out to our friends at the Stewart Guitar Company. In conclusion, you've heard my thoughts, and you've heard testimonials from owners around the world just how much they love their Stowaway travel guitar. Like I've said numerous times before, 5 minutes after playing this guitar, you're going to forget it's a travel guitar. Thanks so much for watching this video today. I encourage you to head over to StewartGuitars.com right now. For Music Gear Network, I'm Eric Broadbent. Cheers.